So I
Exactly.
went to like a tooth surgeon whether it is recoverable or not recoverable. So they suggest me the surgery. First option was surgery according to them. So pain max level, it was crossing 10 level if I rate plus 10. It was radiating from my lumbar area to my whole left leg to the sole even with a tingling
Gotcha.
sensation. I was
Mm-hmm.
limping. I was literally limping, and I was not able to stand more than 4 minutes or 3 minutes at a time. So
Yeah.
this was my
Yes.
condition.
Sitting
Okay.
time initially, Mohnesh, before you start with me, were you able to sit and walk?
No, I was not able to sit. See, the doctor here works in a very different manner. They told me not to like sit or not to like bend yourself,
Yeah.
uh, which
They
is a
tell you
myth.
complete rest. Yeah.
Yes, just go to the complete rest. It will recover by itself.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about my online clients, Mohnesh, who lives in India, and he contacted me 6 weeks ago in regard to a lumbar disc extrusion. Mohnesh was lying in bed in the initial consultation because he was not able to sit or walk, and he was in quite a critical condition. He assessed two different orthopedic surgeons who would suggest him to do a lumbar disc microdiscectomy for his extrusion, but he was not convinced that he needs surgery, and he contacted me finally. We start his rehab plan around 6 weeks ago, and in this video, he's going to share with you his experience and what was his issue, what was his symptoms, and what he's done over the last 6 weeks, and how has his progress so far. If you've never been in this channel, my name is Bob. I'm a physical therapist. I help people globally through online consultation and rehab plan to give them initially clarity about their injury and provide them some sort of support in regards to their question, and then start them on a rehab plan that they can start from a beginner routine, gradually build up and get them back to full capacity. If you're suffering from lumbar disc bulges, disc extrusion or herniation, the initial conservative treatment is what's research support, at least for the first 6 months, unless you have severe symptoms that compromise your coda, and that would be pretty obvious and you need emergency help. If you're suffering from those conditions and you would like to follow a conservative treatment, I can guarantee you that you do have a chance to recover without surgery. And if you never try, you never know.
Yeah. I suppose, Mohnesh, what I would like you to share with people who are watching this video, just your own story, what happened in regards to your injury, how did you end up contact me, and I suppose we're going to share with them how's your progress so far after 6 weeks of training, and following my rehab plan. If you don't mind, maybe start with your own pace.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I was going to the gym in the month of December, and I was starting having the pain in my lower lumbar back area, and I found I thought that it will be a muscle spasm after, but the pain started growing, and I was not able to like walk for a couple of steps. My condition start worsening, and one day I feel like my whole leg is paining, and pain is running from my lumbar area to the sole of my leg. So this was my condition. So I went to like 2 or 3 spine surgeons, and they gave me like to do some CD scan and other reports like MRI. And
Gotcha.
after like having the MRI, I got to know like I have a disc bulge, or better say it is a disc extrusion, which is a third
Extrusion.
stage. Yeah,
Exactly.
extrusion.
Yeah.
It is a third stage, and which is compressing my left lateral nerve, which is causing a huge pain and the tingling like kind of thing in my left leg. So I
Exactly.
went to like a tooth surgeon whether it is recoverable or not recoverable. So they suggest me the surgery. First option was surgery according to them, and from both of them, I referred to a surgery. I need to take a surgery on an immediate basis. But since surgery is a very big process, I was able started to look into the solutions into various dimensions. So I I have looked for the Ayurveda, I have looked for the homeopathy, And I was also taking the painkillers like allopathic treatments to adjust the pain, but they are not working in a very good direction. So it was a
Mohnesh, now
as to,
just to ask you a question, when did you got that MRI scan? When was it? The time of it?
it was January.
January, basically
January, yes.
2020,
Yeah,
2024, right?
2024. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And pain has started from when?
Pain is started like 1 day before I took my MRI,
Got
and
you.
it was around 15th to 16th January. The date it is around, and I contacted in the month of February, right?
Got you. Yeah.
So
And when you got the MRI scan, did they explain it to you much
no,
what's going on with your
n-
MRI
n-
scan?
no. Actually, the funny thing is that doctor just saw my scan and told me like I have a bulge, and it need
Yes.
to be like removed from the uh,
Need to do a
area to
microdiscectomy.
decompress the
Yeah.
myxodectomy.
Yeah. Because your L4,
So
L5, this extrusion is quite big. I mean, it was quite
you
big.
told me it
And
was around 20 mm. They even don't told me what
could
happened
be,
and
yeah,
how
yeah,
the
could
disease
be
is.
because like when we share the MRI scan pictures, it's a quite a big extrusion, definitely, and
Yeah,
I suppose I've had similar kind of like sizes of kind of like extrusion, but yeah, okay, then they suggest you met two orthopedic surgeon and they told you that the best intervention would be to do
a
surgery.
surgery.
Yeah, and then you didn't do
Yes,
the surgery and you started to look for other alternative like Ayurveda, and you did some homeopathic treatment. And how long did you follow those treatment before you contacted me, Mohnesh?
around it was 20 to 25 days. See, I'm not able to satisfy with these things, whether allopathic or homeopathic medicines are going to be work on my body. It's a musculoskeletal injury. It need to be fixed by something else. So
Okay,
I was looking for answer over the web. Is something I can do? Is there something kind of there kinds of exercises which I can follow? So I
exactly.
followed by myself like 2 or 3 exercises, which worsened my pain. And then I came to one of your video from YouTube, the India guy, uh,
Got you.
Kayur.
Kayor,
Name is Kayur.
yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So when I saw his disc bulge and when I saw my disc bulge,
He had
I feel
extrusion
the
too.
similar.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he had
feel the
extrusion too.
similarity.
Yeah.
And onward that I contacted you through your like I commented on one of that video that I wanted to contact you. You gave me some links. I scheduled
Yes.
an interview with you, and
Yeah.
you told me first day like I wanted to tell about is here is he will on the first day you will like he will try to give you some uh, I will say support which will help you to feel happy that it is going to resolve in a
Of
positive
course.
direction.
Of course, yeah, because you were very worried about it that okay, am I going to get better or not? And I
Yes.
suppose that's the most of the patients are similar, like yourself, wants to know they're going to get better or not. But when you contacted me, Mohnesh, what was your symptoms look like? Let's say if you explain for people what was, let's say, your level of pain or disability, what was it,
Yeah.
if you don't mind?
So pain max level it was crossing 10 level if I rate plus 10. It was radiating from my lumbar area to my whole left leg to the sole even with a tingling
Gotcha.
sensation. I was
Mm-hmm.
limping. I was literally limping, and I was not able to stand more than 4 minutes or 3 minutes at a time. So
Yeah.
this was my
Yes.
condition. Okay, I have to take some like as a person to take care of me to even to
Got you.
stand. This was my
I
condition
got you.
when I was
And
going to the doctors.
got you. And you were taking medication at the same time as well. You were taking
Yes,
some
yes,
painkillers.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Painkillers, and there is a gabapentin. I think the
Carbapenem.
medicine name.
Yes. Yes, of course. Of course.
So medicines I was also taking, but the result was not that good. Surgeon suggested the surgery, and
Got
after
you.
doing your exercises, like my pain level, I feel like there is on the day first some popping and sound came from when I did the exercises. I don't know what happened. On the
Yeah.
next day, like yeah, the symptoms started improving, and I feel more like relaxed in my muscles. They are more. I can do more range of work by even by sittings. So this
Of
is the
course.
improvement. And pain level has been decreased tremendously to level 2, I will say. And
Within
I
the
was
six
able to,
weeks.
within the
Within
6
six
weeks.
weeks. Yeah. Pain
And
level is down to 2. And
two.
what about let's say that tingling sensation and numbness? Because you had a
Uh,
quite severe numbness and weakness in that leg.
I am not able to do like leg raises, calf raises that you have written. On the first day, it was very
Yes.
difficult for me. And
Yes.
gradually, when I was doing the exercises, I was able to feel that strength is returning into my leg, and I am able to do that exercise. Okay. And with
Very
that,
good.
like if I added some other exercises, uh, I will say numbness has also improved. I'm like most of the time I don't feel numbness anymore, and even I'm sitting for more than like 45 minutes and interacting with you.
Yes.
I'm not feeling the pain. Okay,
Very good.
I'm
And
not
what was the
feeling the pain.
sitting time initially, Mohnesh? Before you start with me, were you able to sit and walk?
No, I was not able to sit. See, the doctor here works in a very different manner. They told me not to like sit or not to like bend yourself,
Yeah.
uh, which
They
is a
tell you
myth.
complete rest. Yeah.
Yes, just go to the complete rest. It will recover by itself. But
Which it
you
doesn't
told
help
me like it will like it going to help me and my muscles will all going to weak. So
if you
yeah,
don't do
definitely
anything.
think
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. Now, Mohnesh, you mentioned last week you may manage to walk more than 4,000 steps. How's your routine right now? Maybe you explain for people like
Uh,
your daily routine look like now.
Initially, like as a normal guy, I started my work around 7 a.m. I used to go for the exercise that prescribed by you, and onward that I follow the diet which is given by you and do my regular working. I am able to climb like 2 stories a building at a time, like 2 or 3 times in a day, and used to like drive the car and went to market and even stayed in the market for more than an hour.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
this is increasing day by day, and I am able to do all the household works. I am now able to contribute into my family
Of course,
businesses.
man.
That is
Yes.
also going in a very good direction.
Of course, man. I'm delighted, man. I'm delighted to see you progressing from where you were until now. And I think, not only physically you improve, you mentally improved again as well, because
Yeah.
your self-confidence about your symptoms has changed, isn't it? Like you're
Yes.
more prone to do and challenge yourself and not getting too panic by having some symptoms, right?
Yes. Yes.
Monash, if I explain, let's say, from your perspective as a patient who worked with me now, your rehab plan is still going. We want to get you back to your full capacity and go back to the gym and training again in the gym. Let's say if for people who are watching this video, you watch somebody video and you start to contact me and that was inspiring for them, I mean, for you, but if somebody watching this video, how would you kind of like in a very short way, you can explain to them what helped you the most from this online consultation and an online rehab? What do you think helped you the most?
Yeah. First thing is exercises. They are scheduled in a very strategic manner. And second, like diet part. And third is motivation. So these three things are helping me. I know there is a fixed schedule I have to follow, and which helps my vertebra to move in each and every direction. So this is good,
Very good.
and which is being complement with the good diet. And third thing is motivation, fixed schedule. What I like about the schedule is also you can track your daily activities, what you are doing, and you can increase your throughput throughout the day.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. And let's say if you were going to do this again, would you do it again?
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing, amazing. And if let's say if I look at it right now, we still have a long way to get you to the full capacity to get you to the gym and train in the gym. But the very important strength that I see right now is that you're back to your normal life. You wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, you have motivation, you have a plan, you have a structure to follow, you have a diet that you follow, and you go back to some sort of normality. You can sit down, you can work, you go back to learning and studying. Maybe share with people what you do, Mohnesh, like what's your job is, because sometimes people, it's good to know what you do as well.
Okay. So I'm a software engineer, and we used to sit around 8 hours a day. This is
Got
our
you.
sitting hours that required to work.
Yeah.
Okay. And post that like injury, I was not able to sit. So virtually, I'm not able to do any work.
Work.
I was
Yeah.
literally lying on the bed, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to do as a in that position, how much work I can do. You can understand, right?
Exactly. And initial consultation that we had, you were in bed, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
You were literally lying down on the bed and you weren't able to sit down, which is fascinating for me to see you now, man. You know, back to sitting and you feeling comfortable. Carry on, sorry. Which means that
So
was impact your work as well.
yes, definitely. My work life was screwed, and I was planning for an exam that was also screwed because I'm not able to walk. And
Yeah.
it was like I'm in a hell at that time, pain wise, mentally, and physically. So
Yes.
this was happening that time. So I gave a shot to you, like let's give a shot to him. 2000
Of course.
euro dollar is a very good big amount, right?
Yes.
So but we gave a shot
For
to
yourself.
you
Yeah.
because it is
Yeah.
a yeah.
Of course.
So
For I mean, for
and I'm
people who lives
very
from in
happy
that.
I found you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the reality is that, Mohnesh, you investing on your health, and
Yes,
the reality
definitely.
is that, you know, I really need full commitment from my clients like yourself. You know what I mean? That is a huge
Definitely.
perspective in regards that you trust the process. You know, you're gonna follow the plan. And Mohnesh, last thing that I want to ask you, we have a call every 2 weeks, and you have access to my phone to text me or email me or any type of question. How did you find these review sessions? You know what I mean? When we go through your review,
They are good to go. Yeah. Say you can record your video and you can send it to him either using the email or using the WhatsApp directly. He will reply back to you, give what are you doing or not. And even in the online session, he used to like take a look how you are doing the exercises. And he used to ask about the diet session and how do I following about whether you are true to diet or not. So these are the good things that I can see.
amazing, amazing. Mohnesh, I'm delighted with your progress, man. You know, I was so excited to see you today, man, that you're back to your life. You know what I mean? Which means you are much more motivated and you're much more pumped right now, that I really wanted to share this story with people who are watching this video. And you got inspired from some of the other, I suppose, results. And hopefully somebody get inspired with your results and start the recovery, because I believe our body is very adaptable. And if you never challenge and try it, you know what I mean, with some guideline, you never know whether you're going to recover. And rather than to jump into the surgery right away without trying anything beside that. Any other things
Definitely.
that you like to share, Mohnesh, that we didn't discuss so far?
Uh, I just want to give a message like don't go for the surgery. First option is always there. Try to find out this guy, and he will work with you and he will fix you. So
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm delighted to see you here, man. I'm genuinely very happy for you, because we have a whole progression level in future. We're gonna keep pushing it forward and get you back to the next level. All right.
okay.
Thanks again. Excellent.
Thank you, Bob.
Lumbar disc extrusion is quite common, but in many cases, you do not need surgery. I've highlighted this in many of my videos, and Mohnesh's story is another example that you can take a look. And if you're suffering from lumbar disc extrusion, you do want to try conservative treatment at least for the first 6 months of your recovery. And then if things didn't work, you can consider other options. Having said that, complete bed rest does not necessarily help you to recover. If you are suffering from those conditions and you would like to get a second opinion, you can always book an online consultation with the link below, and we can go through your case and I can answer your question, and we can go through a projection over the next 20 weeks what you could achieve out of the rehab plan that I provide my clients online. You can always contact me through my website, and if you have any question, leave me comments underneath of this video and we can get you started right away. Before you finish, make sure to subscribe my channel for my weekly update, and if you find this video helpful, make sure to press that like button. Until next week, all the best.